just another reason why I love this country so much, because you find these little kind of places all over the place and they're not on maps. You just drive around and then next thing you know, your day goes from great to even better. So me and my wife were driving down the highway the other day. We noticed there was a few scooters pulled over on the side of the road. We thought people were just taking pictures, really didn't put too much thought into it. So then we noticed we were driving by the next day or 2 days later, there was again more scooters pulled over on the side of the road. So we thought more people were taking pictures. So I said, hey, we should pull over. I'd like to get some more good photos. And then we discover this little hole in the wall. And when I say a hole in the wall, I mean this is the definition of a hole in the wall. It's just cliff on both sides because there's a hidden little beach down a set of stairs off of the highway. So it's just highway going from there all the way down that part of the island. And then around this embankment, you find a set of stairs, and then there's a gorgeous beach down there. I mean, it's not huge, but look at it, it's awesome. Okay, so now we're at the entrance. We paid 20 peso a piece, I believe, and it's, a decent walk down, not gonna lie, but well worth it. And like I said, you will notice that it is right along the highway, but you're going right around a rough corner. You really wouldn't see this place. Alright, so like I said, I'm very transparent and I'm honest with everyone. Some days are perfect and amazing, and other days things happen in life. Regardless, your days are what you make them. So if you wake up with a good attitude and a positive mindset, then that's the kind of day you're gonna have. So granted, I'm looking at a gorgeous view and I'm really, really, really enjoying my day. Even with that being said, things in life still happen. So for example, my drone is over there somewhere. I don't know where. I took it up, I was getting an amazing view. The wind picked up, it took off, and now it's gone. Could I technically get it? Possibly, if I wanted to go rock climbing and turn into a monkey and jump from tree to tree, it would be possible. However, I've now lost signal and I can't locate it. So that's all right. I do have 2 drones. Either way, it's a gorgeous day and I'm surrounded by wonderful, happy, and friendly people because that's the environment I live in. But I went online, could not find this location on Google, could not find it on Facebook, could not find it on Instagram. There's no check-in. It's like it doesn't exist because it's all highway going along the cliffs. And I'll pull up a picture of a GPS map right now showing everyone where I am, and it really is just a cliff on both sides of me because it's just a highway. So that being said, you would just drive right by this location. You wouldn't look at it, you wouldn't notice it. It's tiny up here. And then you pull in and you go and park somewhere on the side of the road like I am, and then you walk over. It's 20 peso and that's your beach. So there's quite a few people down there now. I mean, probably, I don't know, 20, 25 total. But they're all locals. There's no tourists there. Everyone down there is a Filipino, because this is one of those great places that no one knows about, because it's not on the map. It's not on Instagram. It's not on Facebook. It's not on YouTube. I tried to find it, but there's nothing online. It's just one of those amazing little places that you find living in the Philippines, where you pull over on the side of the road and it's a little spot that you would drive right by, and a few locals hanging out, and that's it. And it's great. That's what I love about this country. I mean, I love it for 100 reasons, but I mean, this is just another one. I mean, we're just driving along and we noticed this and we're like, hey, let's check it out. What is it? There's 8 scooters parked over here. And then we pull in and this is the view. And I know I've said this before, but I'm surrounded by happy and friendly people. Surprisingly, there's no roosters here. So I'm sure that will change. I'll come back in a year from now and there will be chickens here somewhere. But regardless, it's just one of those amazing, beautiful little locations in the Philippines that are all over the place, and you don't know about it. Because we all talk about the big touristy spots, and I love them too, don't get me wrong. But you don't have one of those locations for 30 minutes in either direction. So no one really kind of puts these little places on the map, so to speak. So I know the Bahia Sandbar, first time I went there a long time ago, there was 2 boats out there. And there was 8 people total. There was no one there. And then 5-6 years later, me and my wife go back, and then there was probably 100 people there. I mean, there was at least 20 to 25 boats. But these islands, being that there's over 7,000 of them, is just covered with these gorgeous little hidden locations that no one knows about or no one talks about, and they're just all over. Because around here, this is just normal. I mean, you don't flinch at it. It's not anything crazy, but when you're a foreigner coming into this country, it's just gorgeous and peaceful to me. I mean, now, the sun's gone down and it's cloudy, but it's still breathtaking to look at to me. I mean, it's just rock cliffs over that way and it's all green, and I'm surrounded by ocean or mountains. What's not to love? So today could not have gone any better. I really just love this country. I really smile more here than I did for 40 years where I lived. Anyways, that being said, regardless, we had an amazing time at the beach, spent some time with some mermaids. That's kind of a joke. And yeah, I ran home to get my other drone because I really wanted to capture this day because it's just gorgeous out. It's such a nice beach. And I live 10 minutes from here. So, I live right down the road. So it's crazy that I can just come right here and come right back or whatever, or run home. So I ran down to the house, grabbed the other drone. I came back and a kid climbed up and got my drone out of a tree and gave it to me. And he wasn't trying to bribe me. He wasn't trying to scam me. He legitimately just climbed up there and got it, and then saw that I came back and ran over all excited and just gave it to me. So, I gave him everything that I had in my pocket, because obviously it was, well worth that. I know what I paid for it, and he was ecstatic that I gave him more than 1,000 peso. So he was really happy. But again, he didn't do it like, oh, give me money. He wasn't trying to scam me. I crashed it into the side of the mountain, or cliff, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's just always great here. It is for me. That's just me. But anyways, thank you for watching. All the people that have subscribed the last couple of videos, I really appreciate it. Really motivates me to keep getting out here and doing videos. So thank you for watching them, and more to come because we just found a restaurant that we want to go to. So probably going to check that out in a couple days. And yeah, we got some good house day updates as well, but I'm trying to keep this channel more about the Philippines altogether, not just the house, because the house will come to an end, and that's not all of my channel is about. So I mean, it's more about me and her moving from Chicago over here and living in the Philippines, and everything we do over here is just wonderful and great, and we really enjoy our lives. So I want to keep doing house update videos as well, but I don't want to strictly just do house ones. I know they get views, get likes, or get subscribers, but eventually that'll come to an end, and my channel isn't about just building a house, it's about us living over here. So a lot of little adventures and some big ones. So thank you for watching.